Hey, it's Fantasy Sports Girl Lana with the latest from the world of fantasy football. We're a quarter of the way through the season, but there's no time to rest. Let's take an early look at the waiver wire to see who's hot and who's not. 4 of the biggest QBs in fantasy ball are on a bye, so David Garrard suddenly becomes valuable. Garrard's shaken off the early season woes, and coming off his best game, will face the Seahawks in Week 5. Peyton Manning's been making anonymous receivers famous for years, and Austin Collie is the latest on the list. The rookie converted 7 targets into 6 receptions, 65 yards, and a touchdown against Seattle. Collie's edged in front of Garcon on the Colts roster and is worthy of a spot on yours. I'm continuing the receiver youth movement with Muhammad Massaquoi. The former Bulldog developed great chemistry with Anderson on the second team, and that continued with 8 grabs for 148 yards on Sunday. With Edwards facing an off-field issue, the rookie could steal you some points this week. The Fantasy Girl has been touting Jermichael Finley all year, and he delivered on Monday night. With a struggling O-line, Finley's numbers will rise as the Packers use quick drops and dump-offs to the tight end. For the bad news, let's start with Roy Williams. The Cowboys were looking for some peace and quiet when they cut T.O., but Williams has been a little too quiet. He's a big name, but don't be afraid to dump him to make room for a contributor. After abstaining from Patron, Landale White's cut out the fantasy points too. He had 8 attempts in Week 1, and that's fallen to a pair of yards on 2 carries this week. With these numbers, White has fantasy owners hitting the bottle on a weekly basis. That's all I've got for now, but remember to check out more videos at fantasysportsgirl.com.